I'm live. My cat Tiger's over here. Anyway, this full moon, man. There's a lot going on. Um, I guess the first thing I feel, what's going on, baby? The first thing I feel is that uh he he wants to join in, I guess. The first thing I'm feeling about this is it's so weird because I was kind of, meditating, channeling the whole thing. And then um I guess Tiger wants to help today. So come on now. Tell everybody what you want to do, man. I don't know. So the first thing I was feeling was that I remember my daddy when I was really little. Um, he used to tell me about Cat Stevens, and he always used to tell me this song. Ooh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. It's hard to get by just upon a smile, tiger. He looks traumatized. Anyway, ooh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. And I always remember you like a child girl. Well, this is what happened, okay? My friend Chris Cornell, who is a friend of mine that I actually knew physically in the real realms. Um, I don't know why this full moon is brought up so much shit for me, but yeah, he was there. I knew him, and I know his soul because I knew a lot of rock and roll people at that time. I dated Axl Rose. I mean, I had a lot of fucking shit going on at that time. But you get your hair on my face. Anyway, um, I just remember my friend Wendy was dating him at a time when she was well, she wasn't really dating him. I think she just wanted to date him. But she was a Playboy bunny, and we were being from Las Vegas to LA, and we were at a concert this one time, and we were backstage, and Chris and I became friends, not sexually or anything like that. Just like God, Tiger, um, just like motherfuckers, like talking. And the one thing I always recall and know every time I seen him then or after, um, he was deep. That's what I would call it, deep. Tiger, this guy. And I loved him because we could have these deep conversations with one another, which is really hard for me, being a medium and being who I am, to have a fucking conversation with anybody that understands anything about what I'm saying. So that's one thing that really caught me with him. And then I don't know. I went to Belize for 10 years. Like I don't know. I didn't keep track of this shit. But then when I came back for my daughter to go to school, I just was like um well, I wanted to, I actually, the reason why is because, hi, Cassie. The reason why is because I decided that, I wanted my daughter, when I homeschooled her in Belize for the years we were there, to know about all the music, Like, I want you to know who Janis Joplin is. I want you to know who, the Rolling Stones. I want you to know all this shit. Like, I don't want my kid to not be a musical angel like I am, like, or at least know about it. So, at one point, I think it was 2000. I want to say it was 2016, but I can't be sure for sure. But I was like, you know what? I need to introduce you to Chris Cornell from Soundgarden. He was a friend of mine and very fucking beautiful, wonderful person. And he was a friend of mine, a really good friend of mine. And she's like, okay, so well then I go on, and I think we were back in the States by then. But I go on and I'm looking, and I realize that he's gone, which freaked me the fuck out. So I go back and I do my little research like my detective ass does. And I'm like, okay, what the fuck happened to Chris? So I go back and I'm looking at all of his shit, and he's singing old ones that have been kind of, taken out by people that didn't want them to be singing their songs. So he's singing Bob Marley. He's singing with his daughter, by the way. And then he's singing Michael Jackson, and he's singing, he's getting John Lennon up in there, all the shit. So I'm like, fuck. I'm looking back and I'm looking because haven't even thought of him for a while. And then when I see all this shit, it was like crazy. Then I'm just gonna tell y'all, Robin Williams, comedian, was also working with him, and the Lincoln Park guy. They all were working together to stop this sex trafficking. They got too close to some shit, and they were all like, looked like they were hung themselves. It's a bunch of bullshit. I don't give a shit. Somebody can come hang me if they want. I'd rather do that and go back to my star than have to fucking live a lie. It's a lie. It's a fucking lie. And Michael Jackson was murdered. It's a fucking lie, man. Open up your eyes. People need to open their eyes. It's the full moon, man. It's time to let go of your bullshit. And it's in Scorpio, which is fucking really crazy. It's about opening your heart, but it is also about the secret place of the Most High. So, what does that mean? It means that you have to, hike the high road and walk it, but wear your cloak. That means you have to disguise yourself in order not to be hung and murdered. And if you're not really that famous and you're not digging into too much shit, you won't have to worry about it. But even if you're just a normal motherfucker walking around, you need to still walk the high ground and wear your cloak, because there's a lot of people out there that want to fuck with you, man. A lot of people. It doesn't matter whether it's higher up people, whatever the fuck you're dealing with. There's a lot of people that want to fuck with you. And because I'm an angel, I am. I don't really have to worry that much about it, but a lot of people should be really careful. I'm always careful anyway. I don't give a fuck anyway. Who gives a flying fuck? Because I'll just fly back to my star, man. But apparently I'm not done with this bullshit on this earth plane, so I'm having to deal with that. So in the full moon right now, especially because it's in Scorpio, which is always an intense little deal. Um, doesn't matter what it is. Full moon basically is about, it's about letting go of what you don't need anymore. You know, maybe you need to get a haircut. Maybe it's as simple as that for y'all. Or maybe it's way deeper, like Chris Cornell and Robin Williams, where they had to be disgraced with their family and friends by being said, oh, he killed himself, he hung himself. Bullshit. Okay? Let me say it again. Bullshit. That's not true, man. It ain't true. There's nothing about that shit that's true. They were working on trying to figure out how to help um, what was going on, and it didn't help. They got killed before they could do it. And I'm telling you the truth. What's going on with my fucking beautiful hair over here? My Sicilian hair. I don't know. But what I'm trying to say is that that didn't happen the way that people think it did. It did not. And also, I know for sure that my friend Chris Cornell did not kill himself ever. That never happened. So maybe it might be time for y'all to wake the fuck up and stop thinking whatever the fuck brainwash mind you're thinking in. Because have you seen the gas prices? I mean, let's pull it together, man. Let's please, as a consciousness, like we don't need this shit. We don't need this fucking shit anymore. So please get your shit together and stop fucking hating the one motherfucker that can help you by taking office. You know? Stop fucking around with dead presidents that can't even walk or get through an hour of a debate. Okay? Wake up, everybody. It's time to wake the fuck up. Okay? And I really want you to do this full moon, man. It's a very powerful moon. Um, and Mercury's going out of retrograde, and the heart chakra needs to fucking open the fuck up. Come on, man. Get awake. What is wrong with people? I don't even understand why anyone would elect this bullshit when our gas prices look, they're like almost $5 a gallon at this point. Now I just seen they came up for something. Doesn't matter. It's fucked up. And we don't have any fucking help. No one's helping anybody. No one. So if you really, really are awake as a human being on this planet, can you please just please try to remember that it's a heavy crown that wears, it's a heavy head that wears a crown. It ain't like it's a big deal. Like, um, it's not like it's a big thing that you can do to not understand that. Like, if all you have to do, if you've ever watched Weekend at Bernie's, long time ago in the 80s, that's what our president looks like today. He has to be dragged around. I mean, come the fuck on. We've got to get it together, people. Please. Like, I mean, my goddessness. It's crazy. And other than that, I see the heart chakra needs to come in. And also, I feel a lot about choosing peace. And I don't think that means to vote for the dick fuck. I mean, choose peace. Choose the peace. Peace offerings, like peace, man. In your own life or in the collective. It doesn't really matter. Because basically, this is really fucked up. And the only reason it happened before was because of the fact that we wanted to take the haters and get them, whoever we could collect, to get them back where they belong, because we don't want to leave people behind, but the world. We want to have the world back, and it can't happen the way we're going about it at all. So all of that is over, and people need to wake the fuck up. Then we got the high priestess coming down from Hades. She's like came from hell. Looks like me too. Look at me. I look like all these mother. That's because I'm a magical angel. Anyway, she comes down from Hades, up from Hades, and she's like, I've been through fucking hell and I'm ready to testify. And then we got the wands getting ready on their pony. They're getting on their pony, babies. Yeah. Well, here's the deal. No more bullshit can happen any longer. And people can be hanging the fuck around in their hanged ass man shit looking for a new perspective, which is what they need to be doing. But I'm telling you for sure and for sure and for sure more, I don't give a shit how anyone feels about it. It's coming in a new dawn today. And if there's only one motherfucker to be kept fighting over this bullshit, if there's only one thing to do, following your heart. That's the whole deal. And you need to vote for what's going to bring us out of this bullshit, man. What a shit show, man. I mean, a lot of us had to go into the hermit. We had the devil in there. The whole shit is crazy. And we don't know how anything's going to happen. Like the gas prices, they're like, oh, the Wheel of Fortune. Well, we'll just tell you when it's after our last president, Trump, was out, our gas prices went the fuck crazy. And we would like to not have that anymore, man. We need some fucking direction. The Hierophant. Let's not fuck around with this bullshit anymore. I don't give a shit if you like him or not. Who gives a shit? You probably wouldn't like me if you lived with me. But I guarantee you I know more than a lot of people. So how much longer would you like to go on with the dead president? Who's pulling the fucking strings, you know? Come on. It's a full moon. Let's let go of this bullshit. Okay? We're coming up. We're coming up to the summer solstice soon. It's time to burn this shit out. Okay? And also, I don't give a fuck if anybody I got kicked off Facebook for telling about this shit. Like I give a shit. I don't. I give not any shits about it. I just want to say it's the full moon, man. We need to fucking take charge of our energy and what it is we're doing. And here's another one. I mean, I'm feeling choose peace, but I'm also feeling these two. Go the fuck now. Clear and shield the field. You need to get your shit together because this is not we can't. Do you want to be the president? I can't be it. Obviously there's only two people that's going to have this um thing going on, and that's obviously the dead one that people behind are pulling strings in the Democrat area. And then there's Donald Trump, who has made his own money in his own way his whole life. And when he was in office, everybody was better. So if you want to, like, I don't know, people like to really hate Donald Trump. It's so fucking stupid. So for me, I think that our lives are better off that somebody that can actually do a debate without having to hit a speed or whatever the fuck they do to him. He can't even get through an hour of it, and he can't even walk upstairs. I think that's probably a good way to know, American people, that you are wrong for fucking having faith in this fucker. So whatever you want to do is cool, but I'm just saying, man, that's fucked up to me. Like that seems really fucking crazy, and I'm not political really. I just channeled this shit with him a while back. I don't give a fuck. Who gives a flying fuck? Well, I guess I do because I'd rather not have to pay fucking $5 a gallon for my fucking gas. Maybe y'all like that shit. I don't. So why don't you think clearly about your decisions as you're making your mind up about your bullshit? And also, why don't you also remember that this is the full moon for your personal energy? Let's let go. Let's get into our hearts. Let's let go of the election and the bullshit, but let's just get in for the personal reason. Look at this pretty, this sexy motherfucker shaking that ass, shaking that ass. Yeah, and the emperor is coming up, and also the king. There's a lot of water, and the chariot moving ahead, man. We're going out. We're getting out of that fucking shitty ass upside down. You can't turn me anymore. Inside out. It's all about my goddess energy. My God energy. Upside down. You can't do it anymore to me or ever again. That's what I'm saying right now. I don't want no motherfucker trying to dick around with our beautiful energy that we are inherent. You know, I just wish I feel George Carlin is beside me all the time because he knew what the fuck was going on. He's a prophet, man. The whole time. He never let up. And I want you to know that he's one day after my birthday. I'm May 11th. He's May 12th. And I have to tell you, of course, we're different years because I'm only 26. Just kidding. But no, we're different years for sure. He's older, but he definitely is a Taurian and has his. Uh, he never missed a beat, man. He just told it like it was. If anybody doesn't know who George Carlin is on this video, who is viewing, or if you do and you haven't watched him, get the fuck onto YouTube and watch some George, okay? Because he's amazing. And there's another thing I want to say for this full moon as we're letting go and shedding our skin, letting go, getting a hair, whatever. We got a haircut, we get a whatever. Just, like I'm, I'm brushing my cats. Because it's the full moon and it is in Scorpio and that shit's crazy too. But we've got to clear and shield our fields around all kinds of bullshit, any bullshit. And if, the other thing that we need to do is be honest with people and not be dicks or try to be a dick, even if you're not. A lot of people, what I'm seeing is that a lot of people, they're trying to be dicks. They're not dicks. They're not even dicks at all. They're just fucking trying to be a dick because they're that's what they want to be looked as. Like they're not dicks. They're not even they don't even have dick enough to be a dick. So I don't know. People are trying to be what they're not. And you gotta look into that too. So watch yourself, keep your shield up, keep your skunk medicine high, your sacred boundaries around you. And don't let people tell you there's so many people trying to tell you shit. You got to be careful, man. It's like you got to know if you're in your high, you're in your high. There's nothing. Your guides and angels of the light, your free will, you got to ask them in, as I always tell you. But definitely do not let some other motherfucker tell you anything that is not you. Because you know you. And especially if you've done your work. And especially if you might be a Taurus. But yeah, just keep your shit together, keep it high, don't listen to people's bullshit. Keep your heart open to give and receive love from your true divinity. To remember your light body energy interpenetrating every fiber of your being down to your cells, your brain, your tissues, your muscle, your skin, everywhere. Anything, systems, anything entering you physically, mentally, emotionally, empathically, energetically, it all transmutes into this light immediately. And I love you, Spirit, for this, and I give thanks. All my guides and angels, and anyone who has just passed over, which I feel a lot of people have just left the planet. And I would like to do that same for them, like just blessing them. And I'm lighting candles. And if you feel inclined, light up a white candle. Just say a prayer, for people, for the souls that have left, if even if they aren't yours and your family or whatever. There's a lot of people leaving right now. It's a whole there's a whole portal opening. People are leaving. So we're happy for them. Sometimes I get jealous of them. Although I'm happy for them and I want to ultimately in the top of myself and my soul, um I want to help them through the light in case they got stuck for some reason. So yeah. There was something else I needed to say, and I don't remember what it is. But I feel like because this is in Scorpio, there's a lot of water energy. It's really. Um, I want to also pray for the water babies, um, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Please, you know, be cool, be okay, because there's a lot going on for that sign right now. And if you have it, your rising moon, sun, uh, just for yourself as well. There's a lot of water shit coming around. Anyway, make yourself good and clean and clear by your prayers and keeping yourself high. The secret place of the Most High. Walk the high ground, baby, but wear your cloak. Walk the high ground and wear your cloak. So you don't want to have to be running around talking to everybody about your shit. You want to be on the high ground, which you must be, but you want to wear your cloak. You want to have your space sacred, skunk medicine, whatever the fuck you want to call it. The high ground. Wear your cloak. Get your skunk medicine around you, whatever you have to do. Just keep yourself watertight for the energies that might want to come in and disturb it. And if you shine your light so bright, you'll attract those moths. Just be careful with that shit. Otherwise, if you keep your prayers and you're in touch with your guides and angels and your higher soul, everything's gonna be okay. Every little thing is gonna be alright. Don't you worry about a thing, no, no. 'Cause every little thing is gonna be alright. I'm serious, man. Yeah. Love is my religion. It's gotta be something, whatever the fuck you wanna call love, okay? It's high. What I'm saying, that word is high. So if it's your religion, then you won't have to dick around contemplating doing mental masturbation with yourself or anything else. Just please clear and shield your shit and do not let anyone anyone take you away from that. If you do, it's your own fault. It's your own bullshit. So you've got to be a hermit, maybe, a lot of us. This is a general full moon thing right now, so I'm not doing certain signs, but I feel a lot of people are having to move on. Like, even, I feel almost like a lot of people have to actually move, uh, maybe water over water. I don't know. People have to start moving away. Something's going awry. And there's so many things. It's so confusing. Nobody knows what the fuck is going on. And that's the hermit, where the hermit's coming in, because it's like, oh, let's just, let's figure this shit out by going to nature or wherever and just being alone, like being isolated. So that could mean that you have to make some decisions on what you're going to do in your life. Like, what do I really need to have this all, or should I go and just have some space, man? It feels like a lot of people need to be in nature right now, like a lot. If you're on the higher dimensions, or if you're gonna raise it raise it out raise it on up to the top. I don't know. If you want to do that, I feel that you might want to think about going on a little pilgrimage to the nature area somewhere, and maybe quit your job until you get your shit together. Because I don't think a lot of you do have your shit together. It doesn't feel that way to me. Um, it feels dysfunctional, crazy, confused, and shitty. So I would like it if everybody would just take this reading as it comes to them. If it doesn't resonate, that's cool. Of course, here he comes. Melchizedek, spiritual law of attraction. And it's the sacred geometry. So obviously, you're attracting shit. And then there's a lot of you that still have some problems with your fucking DNA. Yeah, you might want to look into that too. But whatever it is, just make sure you're not fucking around and you're using your skunk medicine. Just came out again. So, anyway, and your heart, don't forget about that. Keep your heart open to give and receive love from your true divinity, not to be deceived by other people, and you just wanting love so much that you can't love yourself. So if you're starting to doubt someone or something, then maybe you need to take a look inside, because it's probably you that needs to look at it. And it could be that there's other things to look at, but mostly we got narcissistic energy and codependency. They're basically the same fucking thing. They're just different spectrums. So just, be here with yourself. Love yourself. Love yourself, baby. Love is my religion. Yeah. Blessings till next time. Blessings to and happy full moon in fucking Scorpio. But we'll be in Sag tomorrow. I'll be back with you soon. Because it's crazy, right? All right. So much blessings to all. I love you guys. Anybody that has the heart to listen means that they may want to change it all in a good way. Blessings.